I'm guessing that you've tuned into this video because you have an autoimmune disease or you know someone who does. If you're watching this and you aren't familiar with that term, you might be more familiar with the disease states lupus, Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, MS, IBS, Hashimoto's, celiac disease. These are all autoimmune diseases, and over the past several months to a few years, I am seeing more and more of my patients diagnosed with such, and I've kind of been left scratching my head wondering what the heck is going on. Why are so many people's immune systems attacking themselves? So I've been looking into this. I am a practicing physician assistant, for those of you who don't know. I've been practicing emergency medicine for, goodness, almost 20 years. And it's really my goal to help educate you so that you can be an advocate for yourself and you can be an advocate for your loved ones. And I am not scared of admitting that science is evolving and my knowledge base is evolving, and I'm always trying to learn. So for those of you who have been following me for the last several years, what I'm going to say in this video is literally going to make your jaw drop. So I have been in my past plant-based predominantly. The narrative is that to increase your fruit and vegetable consumption because of their antioxidants, which in turn are anti-inflammatory, right? And so when we think of autoimmune diseases, we think that there's an excessive amount of inflammation that we want to decrease, okay? Well, guys, I'm gonna share something with you, and I'm going to try to put this video in a way that everyone can understand, but I am going to have to geek out a little and remind you of some science that you all did learn that you might have just forgotten momentarily. So first of all, this research that I'm about to share, I just stumbled upon a few weeks ago, and I myself am still absolutely in shock that this has not been made more public to all of us, okay? So first of all, we've all heard of amino acids, right? Amino acids, you know, they say that they're the building blocks, right? They're what make up the proteins in our bodies. So some are essential. In other words, you need to consume these because your body can't make them. A great source of these is animal products. And then some are non-essential, which you need to, that your body needs, but can make on its own. So I actually have a Bachelor of Science in Human Nutrition. Always loved food. It's always fascinated me. And, you know, looking back to my education, these are the two types of amino acids that we learned about. Again, essential and non-essential. But a few weeks ago, I found out that there's a third type of amino acid. They're called non-nutritive amino acids or non-proteinogenic amino acids. Okay? Guess where these all come from? Now, number one, there's over 600 of them. And they all come from plants. Okay, so if you have a pen and paper, mark that down. Non-nutritive amino acids, they all come from plants. And I'm going to cite all of the research that I'm talking about on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed, go over to Your Wellness Ally. You can find all of this research. I will post it in the notes of this video because I will upload this video to YouTube. Okay, so again, let's just backtrack a little bit. We, as humans, healthy humans, want a robust immune system. And if you've been diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, your provider has probably said, you know, your immune system, it's not working that great, you know, it's a little too strong. We're gonna have to put you on an immune suppressant. Okay, so immune suppressive drugs that we're seeing a lot in the emergency department are things like prednisone, methotrexate, Plaquenil, sulfasalazine. Are you guys familiar? Okay, so I started thinking after learning about this new research, what if our immune system isn't too strong, but instead it's just confused? Right? Like it's confused because some of the proteins in your body they just look a way that they shouldn't. All right, so hold on. Okay, so these non-nutritive amino acids, there's over 600, like I said. I want to talk about 2 of them. I'm getting to the good part. I'm going to talk about 2 of them, okay? And the first is canavanine. Okay, so canavanine, it can't be used by mammals to make proteins. Okay, but this is the problem. The problem is that canavanine, it looks so much like an amino acid, L-arginine. If you're a geek like me, Google the chemical makeup of L-arginine and canavanine, and they look so similar. So what happens is this cannabinine gets misincorporated into your protein. Again, proteins make up everything, your organs, your cells, and so it gets misincorporated by the tRNA, which our immune systems, guys, they're smart. They know what proteins are supposed to look like. Every protein has a specific shape. So if the protein is identified as foreign by the immune system, what happens? The immune system attacks that protein, which is what happens in an autoimmune disease. Okay, so again, canavanine, it's found in legumes. It is found in alfalfa seeds and sprouts and several other different plants. Okay? The other amino acid that I've really been looking into specifically is Azetidine-2-carboxylic Acid. Try saying that quickly. And that looks remarkably similar as proline. So again, the transfer RNA gets confused, misincorporates this non-nutritive amino acid into our proteins, which confuses the immune system, which causes an attack. All right, so this research is being published in the phytochemistry journals. Veterinarians are very aware of this because for those of you who have pets and are animal lovers, you know that your pets can't eat certain vegetables, right? Because of reactions. That's secondary to these non-nutritive amino acids. So yes, more research needs to be done. Why isn't it being done? So my personal belief and opinion is that there's no money in it, right? Like if you just tell someone that they might have to omit certain plants from their diet, is there money in that? Is there a drug that can be pushed? Is there an injection that can be given? No. So it is my homework assignment to you, if you have an autoimmune disease, if you know someone who does, to share this, because it might be ultra beneficial for you to stop ingesting these non-nutritive amino acids that are tricking your body into rejecting certain proteins. So the way in which we can do this is by omitting these plant products and consuming more animal-based products where your body does recognize the amino acids. So guys, I hope that you found this helpful. If you do, please like this. Please share it. Please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Your Wellness Ally and share this with your provider so that they too are aware. Thanks and have a great day.